Welcome back, Portermasters. SCL Matt here with another night of live SCL auctions. I know we're running a little late, so we just have 10 minutes. 10 minutes before our first auction ends tonight. And it's a big one, folks. It's a big one. This is way bigger than I was anticipating these auctions to go. In particular, this first auction that's happening, the first auction that ends in 10 minutes at 7:30 is going to be the Clear Water Axe Trap. And this thing is blowing up. Currently sitting at $154.27. $154.27 for this clear water trap. Never in my wildest imagination did I think it'd go that high. Mr. Gamer, Pie Magna, Pumpkin Eyebrow, Ray, glad to see you here. This is, I understand it's rare. I understand, like I said, I've been talking this one up a little bit, like it's the clearest trap I've ever seen. But my, oh my, there's a couple of folks out there who really want this trap. So, yeah, we got down to 9 minutes left on that clear water trap, up at $154 right now. Martin, Megacraft, welcome. Glad to see you. But other items that I want to make sure we know about. After that, 7:35 is the miscut Hyper Beam Prison Break card. So we got that. It's that one's a little bit more reasonable for anybody else who's looking for an interesting error type of Skylander collectible. You can go for this miscut Prison Break card. Currently only at 650 instead of 154. So we got that going on. 740 will be the Spyro Stylus. Currently at 1150. 745 is another big one, the trap case with the stickers on it already. Currently going for $60.50. And then 750 is that damaged and repaired Purple Flame Firebone hot dog, currently at $80.50. So a lot of big auctions going on tonight, and I mean, a lot of them bigger than I expected. So there's that. Yeah, Bry, I know you want that trap. I you've been in the bidding all day for this thing. So good luck with that. Ardioka, the visitor, glad to see you. Mikeanoid, glad you can make it tonight. I think it's pretty clear what the best auction is. Is it really? Because there's kind of a theme this week. We got the clear water trap, we got the clear hot dog, and we got the clear shortcut. Like all sorts of clear things going on tonight. It's not just one. And right now, that clear water trap is outdoing either of the other two. The hot dog, like I said, is 80.50. The clear shortcut is at 127.50. You know, those are all fairly reasonable when you look at them. I've never seen a trap go this high before. So this will be very interesting to see where this one ends up. But could have spent that money on a Wildstorm or 10 to 15 pumpkin eye. There you go, 10 to 15 pumpkin eyeballs. I like it. Measure the price of all future Skylanders in how many pumpkin eyebrows can you buy. I like it. All right. Tom, yeah. Crazy times, certainly. At least people know when they're crazy. It's all good. All right. All right. Where are we at? The Quest Superchargers 360 been paid yet? If you're talking about the one from whatever that was, like a few weeks ago at auction, the one that's listed in the completed section, is that the one you're talking about? That starter set? That has not been paid for yet. So yeah, maybe we can work something out. I'm not sure yet. It was probably just going to get relisted next week if I didn't get paid for this week. but if you're interested, yeah, maybe we can work something out. Um, send me a message on, send me a DM on Twitter, or send me an email or something, and we can look into it. Um, how do we enter the giveaway? I haven't worked out the details of giveaways. Anybody who knows me and giveaways, I'm always doing this last minute. I'm always figuring out the exact method of how we're going to do it that time. Or I I've been what I've been telling people is, I'll have details of the giveaway during the live stream. Like, the intent of the giveaways is to get you to tune into the live stream. So I'll give you the details of how to enter during the live stream. Like that's I'll be upfront about it, right? Like, yes, I'm giving back to the community, but also I want you to tune into the live stream. Like, that's part of the deal. So, all right. Let's see. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go. Are we gonna get any more movement on that water trap? Currently still at 154.27. 154.27. Myconoid, no, I would not pay $154 for a clear water trap, but some people would. So I'm okay with that. And that was the thing. That was the first thing I checked. Well, actually, I checked two things, right? I checked to make sure that the auction system wasn't broken again, like we had once, a few months ago when we first started this, where people would enter like a bid of $15 and would say, "Oh, you bid $1,500." And like, no, that's not right. Like it was just ignoring the decimal points, and like, well, that doesn't seem to be the case this time. And I looked at who the bidders were, and I'm like, okay, everybody that's bid on this trap so far is people I trust, people that have made plenty of orders in the shop. They have won auctions before. They have paid their bills. So if they're gonna bid it up, that's fine by me. Um, but yeah, it's one of those items that you never know. It's an oddball item that, for a Skylander super collector, you might not see one of these again. It's almost a one of one type of item, right? Are there other ones out there? Maybe. Um, because I mean, there were dozens of clear-ish traps out there. Now, like I said, this came from Eric, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I know at one point Eric worked at Toys R Us, and so he probably had his pick of the litter when the clear traps started appearing. Like, he could find the clearest one possible, and I think that's kind of what I have here now. So that's about it. Um, what's my opinion? I'm assuming that is on Employee Edition Skylanders. It's unfortunate that they were never released to the public because there's some really cool figures there. I really like the figures. I honestly wish some of them were in-game variants. It's probably good that they're not, because then they'd be even more valuable and more people would want them and more people would be upset that we couldn't get them. But in particular, the later ones, when they started naming them, I mean, even like Snowder Dash and Snowbright Stormblade and stuff like that, like, they not only did the figures look really good, but then the packaging looked good, and they have a cool name to go along with it. And yeah, they kind of became more desirable. And honestly, I think it's just a shame that they weren't released to the public. And like, I get rewarding the people who worked on the game. Like, that's a cool thing for them to do. But it's it's unfortunate that we didn't get them otherwise. So there we go. The clear water axe trap. As Bry says here, thank Eon. Sells for $154.27. 154.27. Big night for water traps. All right, so we are 5 minutes away now from the miscut Hyperbeam Prism Break card, currently only at $6.50. Not even double digits yet here. $6.50. That'll be the next item up there. And then followed by the Spyro Stylus, currently at $11.50. 745 is the trap case with the stickers at $60.50. 750, we still have Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog at $80.50. Then we have everything else at 755, a few damaged figures, the Wolfgang at 1050, Boom Bloom at 1250. No bids yet on Crash Bandicoot. Interesting. No bids on Crash. Remember that will unlock the Thump and Wumpa Islands level pack as well if you don't have that yet. We have the damaged Fling Kong at 1250. The lot of 4 damaged creation crystals. You know what I'm talking about if you watch the video at 1550. What else there? Then we have the Giants Battle Arena, missing the battery cover, at $11. Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster at $30.50. Eon's Elite Zook at $19.50. Eon's Elite Dino Ring at $20 even. And then at 8 o'clock, we'll have our final item, the Clear Shortcut, currently going for $127.50. So we got all that going on. A lot of stuff yet to get through tonight. Pi Magna, I'm the same. Surprised I haven't seen more misprint Skylanders or cards or anything. I think they just weeded them out, most of them. I think this one slipped through the cracks. They're probably supposed to pull this one out. Because I'm very surprised you haven't seen more of those. The Visitor, am I going to get the mystery boxes again? Maybe. They come and go. I do. The most common one I offer nowadays is the damaged mystery box, and I don't even do that in the auctions anymore. I just put those up on the website. So I think they just sold out again this week. I'll probably put another 1 or 2 up. I have to check my stash again because that those damaged mystery boxes are actually keeping my stock of damaged figures down very well, and so I actually have to hold off and see, like, do I have enough damaged figures to fill another box or 2? Because mostly because I offered no duplicates in those boxes. And so I need to make sure that I have, 30 unique figures that I can put in there. And that's the only limiting factor right now. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So as for other mystery boxes, I mean, the way figures are selling right now, like it doesn't make sense. Like the mystery boxes were kind of a thing when I got overloaded with figures and things weren't moving as quickly as I thought they might. And it's like, okay, well, let's offload some figures. And that's not, I don't have the same problems I did early on. I have a lot more customers now, a lot more orders being processed. Um, I can consider it at some point, maybe, but I wouldn't expect anything past the damaged mystery boxes anytime in the near future. All right. Have I heard of the SSA Mega Bundle that Ghost Roaster came in with every magic item except the volcanic vaults? I don't think I'm familiar with this. Was this an official release or is this something someone else put together? SSA Mega Bundle. Every magic item except that doesn't sound familiar. That doesn't sound like an official release that I ever saw. So if you have any proof or pictures or listings of this, I'd be interested to take a look at it. but no, I'm not familiar with that. All right. 7:35. Ooh, 7:35 is the end of another auction, unless we get into overtime. And it looks like we might just be in overtime. Yes, yes, we are. So, for anyone not familiar with this process, we have what I call a soft close auction turned on here. So, anybody that places a bid or any item that gets a bid within the last minute of the auction, it will actually add another minute to the timer. So, this is kind of anti eBay, no sniping, no last minute bids, last second bids. So Hyper Beam Prison Break card is up to $11 now, and we are in overtime on that auction right now. Or is it done now? Yes, now it's done. So just 1 minute of overtime there, but goes for $11. So the miscut Prison Break card goes for $11. We are 4 minutes away now from the Spyro Stylus, currently at 1150. And then 745 will be the trap case with the stickers, jumped up again up to 75.50. 75.50 on the trap case with the stickers. So we got that going. 750 is going to be our Purple Flame Firebone hot dog, now up to $86 there. And then just glancing at some of these other ones here. Boom Bloom up to 15.50. Crash Bandicoot got a bid there. Glad to see that. All items now have bids. The creation crystals are up to 17. We got Ghost Roaster up to 35.50. I think everything else looks about the same. So we'll keep an eye on those. The garage mystery boxes, yes. Yes. Oh, you got the Firebone hot dog in there? Yeah, thankfully I haven't had a lot quite as bad as that one that I picked up that just smelled so awful. I couldn't keep them in the house. Like I think thankfully a lot of the smell dissipated over time, and none of you ever had to experience quite what I experienced when I first bought it. But yeah. Ooh, got the Dark Decay this week. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, that's one don't get all that often. Um, Surprisingly, I almost feel like I get Dark Bowser more often than Dark Decay, which always surprises me. Oh man, Mike Noid kind of interested in the creation crystals. Yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. All right. We are 1 minute away from 740. Check on that one again. The stylus is at 1150 yet. 1 minute to go. Oh, the Giants Battle Arena went up to 1850. The trap case is up to $80.50. So that one's jumping up there again. Cool, cool. Damage figures I think are holding pretty steady right now. Yeah. All right. You at 740 yet? Are we at 740? Not quite, not quite. Really looking forward to next week. Gonna put off my website work. Sounds like a great time of work. There you go. There you go. Work on the website well during Super Saturday. Is that what you're talking about? That sounds like a good plan. All right, 740. And that is the end of the Spyro Stylus. It goes for 1150. So 745, we are now on to the trap case. The trap case with the stickers has a lot of interest as well this week at $80.50. $80.50. The case itself is in great condition. It has the stickers on it, and that's why it's in this auction. So we got that going on here. 80.50, and then 5 minutes later, we'll have Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog currently at 86. So keep an eye on those, and we'll come back to the chat here. Um, yeah, I really suspect they were submerged as well. I'm kind of thinking not intentionally. I'm almost wondering if it was like a flooded basement or something that these figures were in, and they, yeah, but like I said, I tested them, and all 4 of them still work. So that's why I don't feel bad selling them. Um, so I hope they'll continue to work for you, but I'll let you put a price tag on them. Mike and I got over 200 food fights by your favorite Jillian's food fight drawing. Oh man, she will love that. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to tell her that directly, but I will definitely share that with her. Um, because yeah, she appreciates stuff like that. So thank you for that. She takes pride in her drawings, I think. Uh, any intention to bring back Circuit Breaker and Dark Smasher for the anniversary stream? We certainly can. I mean, 8 hours of gameplay essentially. Um, yeah, yeah. I think I still got to work on 100%ing that Imaginators file that I was in. So why not bring back Circuit Breaker and Dark Smasher and see what we can do with them? Um, Pat Rat, why is the clear water trap going for so much? I 2 people really wanted it. Really wanted it. Um, I I mean, they are there was a series of traps towards the end of Trap Team that gradually got lighter and lighter and lighter, and this one that I had, I said was the clearest trap that I had ever seen. I couldn't see any bit of blue in it at all. Like, it got to the point where they were just processing clear plastic. They completely ran out of the dye, and they were just processing clear plastic. Um, yeah, I mean, you can try selling the mostly clear traps. Like, I've had a few of those before, and I've listed 1 or 2 of them here or there, and they haven't done quite as well. So, like I was saying, I honestly don't know if, um, the fact that it was, like, clear is the reason why it went so high, or if it just happened to be this week, you got 2 people who are super interested in a clear trap and just went after it for their collections. So, I can't answer that question. I have to talk to the people who bought it. Mr. Crystal Trap over here. Um, but yeah, yeah, that's all I can say. I mean, like you said, there were plenty of almost clear traps or partially clear traps. There you go. Wanted it because it was crystal clear. So that that was my guess. And I've never seen another one quite like this. And the guy I got it from, I know worked at Toys R Us at one point, and so like I said, I think he kind of got to had plenty of time to spend looking through all of the traps and finding the absolute clearest one. And that I think that's why he had it in his collection. And then when I bought his collection, it's like, there you go. Um, yeah, I don't think I have another factory error ready to go for next week. We kind of had 2 of them this week with the clear water trap and the miscut card. Um, that's all I know. Um, Renee trying to go live for your first live unboxing, but the chat keeps on getting disabled. I'm not super familiar. I haven't had that happen before, I don't think. Um, it's not like you need to have a certain number of subs before you can have the chat turned on or something like that. I I can't remember. I don't know what would be causing that necessarily. We maybe we can talk later. Are you just going straight through YouTube, or are you trying to use StreamYard like I do? I don't know if that makes a difference. But we are at 7:45. We're actually past 7:45. Let's see how that box is doing. The trap case ended at $90.50. Another big auction there. $90.50 for that trap case. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. We are at then 750 is going to be the Purple Flame Firebone hot dog, currently at $86. $86 on Purple Flame. And then we have 755 will be our whole lineup of everything else except the clear shortcut. So we have Damaged Wolfgang at $12, Damaged Boom Bloom at $15.50, Crash Bandicoot at $5, Fling Kong at $12.50, the Lot of Creation Crystals at $17. We have the Giants Battle Arena, missing the battery cover at $20.50. We have the Eon's Elite. So Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster at $35.50. Eon's Elite Zook at $19.50. Dino Rang at $20. And then a little bit later at 8 o'clock, we'll have Clear Shortcut, currently at $127.50. We'll see if Clear Shortcut goes for less than the Clear Water Trap, or if the Clear Water Trap possibly should have been our spotlight item of the week. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Unfortunately, no. YouTube will not allow you to put the links in the chat. But if you want to send me a link, like on Twitter, that's an easy way to go about it. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter at all, but you can send it to me there. And I mean, if you send it to me now, I can even copy it over and share it with everybody if we need to, or if you just want to share it with me, yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. All right. Do. Bought an SSA trigger happy from eBay and it was damaged. Learned your lesson. You'll buy from me next time. I I'm sorry that you got a damaged figure. Yeah, I I will say we're not perfect, and very, very occasionally a damaged figure will get shipped out. But if you receive something that's damaged that's not supposed to be, just reach out to me. Send me emails, send me a DM on Twitter, let me know about it, and we'll fix it for you. Absolutely. If we have another figure to send out, we'll send you a non-damaged figure. Otherwise, like we'll get you store credit or a refund or whatever needs to happen to make it right. But um, yeah, yeah. I hope you know that if you buy from me, you'll get what you paid for. So yeah, eBay unfortunately can be a little bit of a crapshoot sometimes. Supply magnet. No, that's not just you. It is not just you. I'm experimenting, and I figured you might be one of the first ones to notice it because you've always been keeping track of your stealth elves there. But I'm experimenting. Right now, I have it set up like I used to have it set up, so it would always show the exact number I have in stock, no matter what. Right now, I have it set so it'll just show as in stock until it gets down to like 2, I think it is. So if there's 0, if there's 1 or 2 in stock, it'll say in stock, only 2 left. Um, and then of course out of stock at 0. But it's an experiment to see what people think, what people say, if people even notice. So I'm curious, has anybody else noticed that even? Noticed that I made that change? And do you prefer it one way or the other? Do you wanna see exactly how many I have in stock? Like, does it matter to you if I have, 23 in stock or 54 in stock? Like, for you, when you're trying to keep track of how many stealth elf I have, so you can buy them every time and there's 30 of them, like, I get it, that makes sense. Um, but Other than that, I mean, I figure most people probably don't care. Um, all right, 750. 750. I know there's a lot of questions in the chat I need to get to, but I want to check on this. There we go. Purple Flame Firebone Hot Dog goes for $90.50. 90.50. So we are 4 minutes away now from all the other auctions going on. Damage Wolfgang at 12, Boom Bloom up to 16.50, Crash still at $5, Fling Kong at 12.50. I'm a little surprised with that one. Fling Kong only at 12.50. He's actually one of the good air characters. There aren't many good air characters out there, but Fling Kong's one of them. The Creation Crystal at 17, Giants Battle Arena at 20.50, Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster at 35, Zook at 19.50, and Dino Rang at $20. So keep an eye on those. Bunch of stuff ending in the next 4 minutes. Royal Gil Grunt, welcome. Recently found the channel, looked into your website. How much shipping? Shipping is a flat $5.95, unless you want priority shipping. That I have an option for that now at $9.95. But yeah, flat rate $5.95. No matter if you order one item, it's $5.95. If you order 20 items, it's $5.95. Obviously, it's more than $5.95 for me to ship. Actually, the average order ship for me to ship is about $7.15 or $7.09. It fluctuates from time to time, but a little over $7. So I'm always losing money on shipping anyway. But yeah, flat rate shipping. Glad you're enjoying the content. Can we voice chat sometime? Maybe. I don't necessarily have a lot of free time, but we can see if we can set something up. Is there something in particular you need to talk about? How many damaged Skylanders do I have right now? Myconoid, I was just talking about this. The damaged mystery boxes have been amazing. I've really cut down on the number of damaged figures that I have on hand. Now, I mean, with that being said, I get more damaged figures every week. But like I still have like, I don't know, probably 50 damaged snapshots. And the way I do the damaged mystery boxes, I can only offload one of them per damaged mystery box because I say I tell you I'm giving you no duplicates in those boxes, so I can only put one in every box. So I have a ton of damaged snapshots, and some of the other more common with Hex and Chop Chop and Stealth Elf and stuff like that. I have a bunch of them, but past those like 5 or 10 commonly damaged figures, I really don't have a lot of damaged ones on hand right now. I mean, it still might be like 50 or 100 figures, but it's nothing near where it used to be. Are you looking to buy some? Or, I mean, I didn't really expect you to be asking that question. Cambo just got hands on Robo. Extra display cases. I don't really have display cases. I'm not sure what kind of cases you're looking for. I'm not even sure. Does anybody know, would a Robo even fit in like a Eon's Elite case? I don't have any extras right now without figures in them, so I can't really help you there. But I mean, I don't know what kind of case you would need really for a Robo. All right, Bry's done for the night. Sounds good. I think you've won a fair number of auctions already. All right, here we are, 755. Big number. Let's see what happens. Did everything end or something still going? We still got some things going here. So Wolfgang ends at $12. Boom Bloom at $16.50. Crash ends at $5. So I'm getting a nice cheap Crash Bandicoot there. Nice. Congratulations. Fling Kong at $12.50. Another cheap one. The Creation Crystal lot is still going in overtime at $19.50. Then we got the Battle Arena ended at $20.50. The Eon's Elite all ended at what they were, $35.50 for Ghost Roaster. Zook at 1950, Dino Rang at 20. So we have the Creation Crystal still going in overtime there, and then we are 5 minutes away from Clear Shortcut, currently at 127.50. 127.50. All right. Have a couple of Ninja Stealth House you might be able to sell. Fair enough. I will check my DMs on Twitter if I get a minute here or right after the auctions. All right. Hi Magna, what is it? Fling Kong weirded you out? Had an aversion for years. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure why. Do you have a thing against monkeys or I don't know. I've always kind of liked the look of Fling Kong, and I'm glad he worked out as a character I can actually play as. It's like I said, there's not many um, air characters that I really like. Poor Master, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, made it through a full year of the shop, and my oh my, have things changed. Does anybody here? Were you around day one when I opened the shop? You remember what things were like back then? I didn't even have all the figures listed in the shop. Just like, yeah, we'll list these 2 dozen because that's what I have in stock right now. My oh my, have things changed? Oh, any damaged food fights? We've sent you a few of the damaged food fights that I get. Just chucked them in with your orders. I don't think I have any right now, but yeah, if I get any more, I typically send them your way. Thankfully, I mean he's a smaller figure, so like unless he gets like nibbled on by a pet, like there's not a lot that can break off on him, so he doesn't get damaged all that much. It's just if something uses it as a chew toy, really. Uh, ooh, completed the Trap Team collection. Nice, congratulations. That's always exciting when you complete those mini collections, collection within the collection. Yeah, Pat, right? You think Robo's too big for Eon's Elite? That's kind of what I figured. I like maybe you can fit him at an angle. I don't know. I haven't actually tried, but it feels like most Imaginators would probably be too big. What half Skylanders do I have? Clash. I have a bunch, and it changes every week. Um, Here, if I take this down, you can kind of see them back here. Like it's expanded into this second shelf, the second cube over here because I have so many of them. But it's changing every week. Sometimes I'm able to complete halves from different lots. Um, but it's hard to say exactly what I have. If you're looking for something in particular, send me a message. Let me know. It's either a DM on Twitter or an email, and we can see if I have something you're looking for, um, and work out a deal that way. But yeah, I literally have like probably 3 or 4 dozen halves sitting on the shelf. All right, we're 1 minute away from 8 o'clock here. Oh wait, did those creation crystals end? I haven't been watching them. I'm assuming they've ended by now, right? Creation crystal lot ended at 2650. There you go, 2650. Cool. All right. So now we just have clear shortcut. 1 minute to go, less than 1 minute to go at 127.50. 127.50 for clear shortcut. All right. And that hits 8 o'clock. Does that hit the end of our auction? Yes, it does. Clear shortcut goes for 127.50, which means that the clear water trap was our big item of the week at 154.27. Surprising everybody, I think. But another solid week of auctions. It's always so good to see. Everything sold and hopefully everything gets paid for. I do ask that you pay for those auctions within the next 3 days. If you can't pay within the next 3 days, please reach out to me and let me know. Otherwise, I will be offering it to the next highest bidder. So keep that in mind. Watching SCL streams making dinner makes it a much more a much more enjoyable experience. Fair enough. Food and Skylanders, food and SCL. I like it. I like it. Um, have I ever been considering selling sealed stuff? I do sell sealed stuff, just not in the shop. So, any sealed stuff I get, most of it goes through uh the VIPs first, the private auctions that I host on Thursdays. That is exclusively sealed stuff right now. So if you watch my auction preview video on the channel, you'll see the first 6 items that I list are for the private auctions on Thursdays, and that's always new in-box stuff, or at least in-box stuff. Sometimes the glue is coming apart on the boxes and stuff, but I go through all that in the video and let you know what kind of condition stuff is in. But that always goes through um, the VIPs first. If it doesn't sell to the VIPs, then it comes down to the public auctions on Fridays. So for instance, this week, the Enchanted Elven Forest Adventure Pack, new in box Adventure Pack, did not sell at the private auctions. So next week you can expect to see that in the public auctions. So I do sell sealed stuff, but it's always at auction. Um, that's not something like I don't get enough of it regularly to put it in the shop. I have to make complete separate listings for all the new inbox stuff, and like I said, condition is always a question, and that's why I like putting it in the auction, because I make those auction preview videos, and then I can show in a video like the actual condition of the item, and so that's how I go about that, and that's why I do it that way. Um, and that makes it so much more I feel you as a customer know exactly what you're getting, as opposed to me listing it on the shop and saying, "Oh, it's new in box," and then the glue comes apart, and it's like, "Well, it's not new in box." Or, if I just make up some grading system and say, like, "Near mint condition." Well, what does near mint mean? I mean, there's no standard out there for Skylanders stuff, um, to tell you what near mint means or what good means. So that's another reason I just do it through the auctions. So you can keep an eye out for it. Like I said, watch those auction preview videos and see if that's something you want. If you're usually stuff sells in the VIP to the VIPs right away. Occasionally it trickles down to the public auctions. But if you see stuff in the VIP that you're interested in, maybe you want to become a VIP too. Um, so not only do you get access to those VIP auctions, but you also get 20% off everything in the shop. So if you're regularly making purchases from the shop, at 20% off, I mean, you can use that as often as you make purchases. There's no limit on that. So something to keep in mind. Um, is there any chance you will add Royal Double Trouble in stock? So Royal Double Trouble is currently an auction only item due to its popularity, due to its limited supply and high demand. That's one of those like Robo and Chompy Mage and Wildstorm and Thrillipede and stuff like that that I do not put in the shop. So I do actually have one. Um, I do have one available right now, but it will be coming to an auction in future weeks. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out on these auctions for it. Keep an eye on those preview videos, and you'll see which week it's coming, and you can be here for that week, hopefully. Jillian, make an appearance tonight. Thank you, Jillian. Yes, an amazing first year, and you are a big part of that. I could not have made it this far without you. Like, seriously. I mean, there's no way I could run these streams and package 100 orders a week without you. So thank you for that. Anyone who doesn't know, Jillian, SCL Jillian, is my shipping manager. She's the one behind all the cute little drawings that you get with your orders. She's the one that packages everything so nicely. And yeah, puts in a lot of work for me. A lot of work for me. It's good stuff. So thank you again, Jillian. Let's see what else we got. My opinion on a VR Skylanders where you collect figures, give you different powers, make the Skylanders hope. Yeah. If only we could buy the rights to Skylanders and build our own game. But that'd be interesting. Collect. I don't know. I'm not huge on VR, so I don't know if that would be my first go to. I mean, if that's what we get, that's what we get. But it wouldn't be my first choice for sure. But I kind of like the idea of collecting to give you different powers or something like that. Like collecting parts and stuff. I mean, that's kind of what we got in Imaginators on a very light level. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Um, Martin, I honestly don't know how many SSA Spyros I have in store right now. If people are actually curious about exact numbers I have in stock, I may have to switch that option back so you can go look it up in the store yourself. We'll have to see. Myconoid, what a request. What a request. Drawing the SCL marble. Should have taken a picture of it. Actually, I took a whole video of it, I guess. Uh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Been looking for the top of Free Ranger and the top of Doomstone. I think I have bottoms of both those right now. Yeah, I have the bottom of a Doomstone and the bottom of a Free Ranger, so no, I don't have the tops right now. I've had them in the past, but I always, I'm able to make the pairs eventually. So yeah, I do not have those currently, but feel free to keep asking. You never know when I might get them in. Um, Pi Magna, you've been here 6 months. Nice. Thank you. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you sticking around. Greg, glad you could make it tonight. Yeah, Pat Rat, I agree. Royal Double Trouble. The Royal Double Trouble price has really been shooting up. Has Breeze been going up too? I'll have to check on her. Um, see if my price is still viable. But yeah, I knew Royal Double Trouble was going up. And yeah, there's a reason we've kept him as an auction only item for now. Oh, Jillian, I'm not getting mushy. I don't get mushy. But yeah. Yeah. Everybody appreciates good Jillian Doodle. she drew Togepi. That's awesome. Like that's the other thing is like her drawings and doodles change just about every week, I think. And I don't even know what they are half the time. I don't get to see all of them. So that's great. It's great. Let's see. What do we got? Shattered. Are the clear traps rare? So I mean, this one in particular, like I said, was the clearest trap I have ever seen. There was zero hint of any color in it at all. And so that's what really made this one extra rare. Um, there, there, there was a period of time where there went from blue to lighter blue, and kind of like it was almost like the bottom half was blue and the top half was clear, and then everything just kind of got lighter and lighter and lighter as things went on, and they used less and less dye or ran out of the blue dye. Uh, and so there are tons of almost clear traps or very light blue traps, and I would say those aren't really that rare, but to get one that has like zero blue in it, those I I've only seen this one personally. I'm sure there are others out there, but you got to find them. It's almost like a chase variant. Like we didn't get chase variant traps, but this is about the closest thing we got to a chase variant trap. And so that's why it's why people are paying for it. Um, boom. Yeah, if you're having trouble, if you actually want to order internationally, and if you're like having trouble figuring out Stackery or some other freight forwarding service, like yeah, we can get on a call and talk about that, figure it out for you if that's the problem. Um, but yeah, I'm happy to help. I mean I have a video highlighting the process kind of on my site already, but um, yeah, if you need extra help, let me know. The best YouTuber ever. I don't know about that, but I appreciate the kind words for sure. All right. Lots of talk about Jillian's drawings. I like that. Pumpkin eyebrow. I I've given up on where the weird line is anymore. I used to think it was weird when, people ask for my autograph, when people, yeah, keep receipts and stuff because they have my signature on it or something like that. Or now with Jillian's drawings, like if you want to collect your SCL papers, you collect whatever you want to collect. I just with like I say with Skylanders, like you get to decide what your collection is. I can't tell you what your collection is. So if your collection now includes SCL papers, more power to you. Do it. All right. Do. Shattered. You have a very clear trap. Awesome. Um, So Pat Rat, yeah, this is everybody's default answer when they see something like clear that's not supposed to be. I mean, it started with the traps and the trap master weapons and stuff, and like, yes, there is going to be some level of fading that happens if you leave something in sunlight for long enough. Um, and I want to do an experiment of some kind with this. Um, I don't live in the best like, northern Wisconsin is not the best place to experiment with sunlight. We don't get a lot of sunlight necessarily. Maybe if someone lives down in the desert, this would be a better experiment where you get more constant sunlight. But, like, I wanna leave a trap out in sunlight for a few months. Like, I think you could leave a trap out in sunlight for a few months, and you're not gonna notice that big of a difference. Like, yeah, it'll fade it somewhat, but that is not the reason that these traps are clear. That is not the reason that the trap master weapons are clear on some of them. Like, I've seen Lobstar with clear stars. I've seen Gusto with a clear boomerang. Like, this is all from that trap team era and the blue dye. It's all about the blue dye. Because like you don't see this with the other trap masters. You don't see it with the green weapons or the purple weapons or the red weapons or whatever. Like it's just the blue. So the air and the water figures the trap masters and the traps. Like that is the reason for it. That's why these became clearer and clearer. It's the lack of dye. Like I saw this because I saw these in the store. It's not like this is just after years of sitting in the sunlight. Like no, no, that's not what this is. So yes, sunlight is going to affect them somewhat, but not to this extent. So it's that's basically what it comes down to. Yeah, exactly. If I could make like a time lapse video of a trap sitting in the sunlight, I think that'd be awesome. But like I said, it would really need to be like more constant sunlight than I get here, I think. And I could still try it sometime, but uh, half the year, like if I put it outside, it would get covered with snow for 6 months out of the year. Um, but if I do it inside, then it's not like direct sunlight; it's like through the glass, and it's not quite as fun either. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, so Renee, I don't have the particulars of the giveaway set up right now. Like I was telling people, that part of the intent of the giveaways is to get you to come and watch the live stream. Like that, I'm gonna be upfront and honest about that. Like that is part of the reason for the giveaways is for you to come and watch the live stream. So I will release the details of how to enter and all that stuff during the live stream. I'll have that ready by the time I start the live stream. I'll mention it at the beginning. I'll mention it throughout the day. Um, the giveaways will be spread out throughout the day. So I don't know which one's going to come first. I don't know what exact time they're going to happen. I don't know exactly how you're going to enter it yet. I'll get all that figured out. I have a week to figure that out yet because it's not this Saturday. It's next Saturday. So I still have a week. You still have a week. Don't worry about it. But yeah, yeah, I'll release details of that during the live stream. If I figure it out well ahead of time, I might drop some details before that. Watch my Twitter feed. But um, yeah, I don't even know right now. Um, boom. You wish you had snow? It's not all it's cracked up to be. It's really not. Uh, have I ever gotten games from different franchises and games? I occasionally get Disney Infinity games, but that I think that's the only games that I've gotten. I don't usually bid on other lots that have tons of other games. Yeah, Disney Infinity is the most common one. Um, yeah, yeah. If anybody's confused, no. Like I say in the video, it's May 28th. May 28th. So a week from tomorrow is going to be the Super Saturday stream. It is not tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be visiting SCL Jillian to drop off figures and update the shop. Don't worry about that. Um, Ham hands, do I have more than one of each of the big three? Yes, I do, and that's part of the reason I feel comfortable giving one of each away. So I think right now in my possession currently, I think I have 3 Wildstorms, 2 Robos, and 3 Chompy Mage. So the rest of them will be going to auction at some point, but I will be giving one of each away on the 28th. So we'll get that for sure. All right. Obsession. Yeah, you're a little bit late today. I'm sorry you missed the auctions. It was an exciting night of auctions. You should go check them out. Clear Water Trap was the winner, believe it or not. The big winner tonight outdid Clear Shortcut by a long shot. Well, actually, well, not a long shot, like $30, but still. Yeah, pumpkin eyebrow. It's like snow is mesmerizing if you don't get it that often, or like the first time it comes every year. But honestly, when you live where I do and you get it 6, 7, 8 months out of the year, like you get sick of it real fast. You really do. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna be wrapping things up here. So if there's no more big pressing questions here, um, yeah, I think I'm gonna dip out of here. So tomorrow we have our major update of the week. So look for that at 1 p.m. Central Time. Otherwise, next week, ooh, should have dropped this earlier if I had more time on the stream, if I didn't show up to the stream late. Um, Next week is going to be a little bit odd. Jillian will actually be going on vacation, so there will be delays in shipments. We're going to get everything that's ordered this weekend. We'll get all those orders shipped out before she goes on vacation, but then there's going to be a delay in shipping. You'll see this all over my Twitter feed all week as a reminder. But if you orders placed, probably Monday through it might almost be a full week of delays. I'm gonna fill some orders midweek when I get a chance, but there are gonna be some delays. So look out for that. There'll be a big post up on the top of the website to remind you if you are ordering during the week. But I gotta bring that up as often as possible. So all right. Thank you all. We'll see you next week for an unboxing on Wednesday. Otherwise, well, next week, Friday, maybe more auction stuff. We still got more stuff to auction off. Don't worry. We're not done. We're not done. All right. Have a good week, everybody, and we'll talk soon.